strikeouts. On the other side, this crafty left-hander, he'll make you put the ball in play. So two different ways to go about it with both guys top quality starters.
It's interleague baseball on the show. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, we're getting a chance to look at one of the all-time great left-handers. Clayton Kershaw is going to go down as one of the top 5 lefties ever to put on a pair of cleats. He may not throw as hard as he used to, but he still has that good slider curveball combination. He's figured out how to win with diminished velocity.
Leading off the
Clayton
afternoon
Kershaw
for the Angels,
to continue to find ways to get hitters out.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on the way. Fouled off.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And Trout has himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Kershaw will slide one over to first. Runner back safely. At the plate, Jared Walsh. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Man at first for him following the one-out single. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Bro. And listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
So 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Trout, base runner at first with one out. To make a spectacular catch. Wow. On to first, and they get the double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. It's the Angels nothing. Dodgers coming to bat. This is the Freeway Series, and it's on the show. Shohei Ohtani gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch, had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, but sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone. A solo home run there for Mookie. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Batting second. That's
Here's
shortstop.
Corey Seager.
Corey.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Count even now with 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, up there.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first
Batting
out.
third. The second baseman. Turner.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and in the bat is Trey Turner. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 to count to Trey Turner.
The count 2-1.
Popped him up. Walsh over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch over the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Ohtani has got it, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and LA's off to an early 1-0 lead. Second inning set to go, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first down. And the pitch. Fouled away. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Fouled off.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Max Stassi. And he puts it on the ground to second. Turner has it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. And next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith. First pitch of the AB now. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Fidel is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first down.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Rendon down to third. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7.
And now here is A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock.
First offering.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Down the first baseline, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. That evens it up 1-1. Pollock at second with 2 down. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 2-out double left stranded. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. And now, Luis Rengifo. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First offering on its way. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now to the plate, David Fletcher. First pitch on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Two down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Kershaw's ready. First pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts on the run. And he's able to get there on the long run. And he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate is Clayton Kershaw as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Clayton Kershaw.
First pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression of a swing.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
No one on with one down. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Didn't
ball
quite
one.
catch the zone there. Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
The batter.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First pitch of the AB now. A high fastball is in there.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here, middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dexter Fowler. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Bellinger's under it, one down. So bases are empty with one gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Gonna have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Jared Walsh. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kershaw gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1.
Ball. Ball, that's out.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The set and the 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. The 2-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Next to hit is Joe Adele, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
2 balls.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Even at 2-2. The pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Here now is Trey Turner. He's
Leading off
0-1
for
thus
the
far.
Dodgers, the second baseman, Trey Turner.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home.
Count is 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Turner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that
next
has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here now is Will Smith, As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Runners on first with one down. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. The 2-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Up next, Justin Turner, runner in scoring position with 2
Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 left for L.A., so they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All
right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher, number 33, Max.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
That'll bring in Luis Rengifo. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flame runner in the right end. Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Next, it'll be Shohei Ohtani. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
1-1 to the Angels pitcher. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. Now it'll be A.J. Pollock. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And that misses ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Shot toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Fowler looking up, and they take the lead. It's gone. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The count now at 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that will bring up Mookie Betts. Now here's the first offering. And a curveball in for a strike.
0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Pitch popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 5.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's 3-1 LA. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to dig in, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now. 2 away. And no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Angels have elected to challenge.
So here's one last look at it. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call, and I just don't see it there. I'd be really surprised if the challenge works out for them in this one.
Jared Walsh is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Angels are back within 1. It's a 3-2 ball game now.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Out in front of it, strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Turner has it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Angels 2. Now into the box is Clayton Kershaw. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
And that's out number 1.
Now
next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And the pitch. Ball 1.
Outside.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6.
Ball
2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Fowler is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Will Smith. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. One and
1 ball, 1 strike.
fouled off. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Fowler gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're up 3-2. Stepping in once again is Joe Adell, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Now the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You can see from up here, as soon as that ball hooked foul right there, the air came out of the dugout. He's got to find a way to regroup and continue this at bat.
Trying to strike him out for the third time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box, Max Stassi. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base pass?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Alex Vesia comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 51, Alex Vesia.
In now, Luis Rengifo, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Stassi leads off first with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
From the stretch, David Fletcher is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels strand 1. They trail 3-2. Last half of the 7th here. Standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball up there. Ball.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-1.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Cody Bellinger will stand in again as we flash it back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run. Really got his guys going. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Blake Trinan will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Chris Taylor will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
First pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes, 1-0.
Count was 2-1.
And he fouls this one off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Dexter Fowler will be next. And it's fouled away. Good battle. Count remains full.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Dexter Fowler. Career against Blake Trinan. He's 1 for 5. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fouled away.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up Mike Trout. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fowler stands at first with 1 out. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Joe Kelly enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Joe Kelly.
So now to the plate, Jared Walsh. And he puts it on the ground to second. Turner fields it cleanly. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game.
So I ain't saving you and clean the house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after
the center fielder,
Alex Cobb trying to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 to count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. There we go. Chopper to first, might only get one. Fielded cleanly, and this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Here's Corey Seager. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but these guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at second here with one man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Ready on 1 and 2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's 1 for 4. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Max Muncy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2. Turner is off at first with 2 away. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA.
Now I'm switching up my energy.
Your
Kenley
attention,
Jansen
please.
comes on from the
Now
pen, hoping to
pitching for
finish
the
this one
Dodgers.
off here in the top of
Number
the ninth.
74, Kenley Jansen.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and all they could. Ready with the 0-1. Chopped on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So Joe Adell bats now.
Adell.
First delivery to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out. Next up, Max Stassi. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Jansen comes set. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Oh, but not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. On the move is Taylor. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
4-2 the final score today. Los Angeles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Clayton Kershaw earns the victory on the mound. Shohei Ohtani takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt.